Starting tomorrow, work becomes the rest of your life. So choose work that sets you on fire. That's Jensen Huang's first wish to a graduating class, and the man in the black jacket has lived it. He runs NVIDIA, the quiet engine room behind OpenAI, Google's AI labs, and half the breakthroughs lighting up your feed. Headlines peg the company near a surreal $2.4 trillion valuation, more than the GDP of most countries. But the better story isn't the altitude, it's the climb. Not long ago, NVIDIA had 30 days of cash. Bet office lights literally dimmed to shave the power bill. Engineers being let go, rivals smirking. Which brings us to Jensen's second wish, embrace failure. At NVIDIA, that wasn't a slogan, it was survival. 1993 PCs are glorified spreadsheets. The magic in your phone today isn't the screen. It's a fingernail-sized chip translating your taps into action through millions of calculations between touch and response. Back then, that future wasn't obvious. Then games crashed the party. 3D worlds like Doom and Quake teased what computing could feel like, but the math was merciless. Even Mario 64, 1996, chewed through approximately 100 million operations per second. By 2011, Minecraft lapped that by orders of magnitude. Modern shooters can push toward tens of trillions every single second, so shadows, explosions, and ricochets feel real. Most investors shrugged. Games were toys. Jensen and two co-founders saw the non-obvious. If you can build a chip that survives real-time 3D chaos, you can build a chip for anything: robots, rockets, medicine, and one day, machines that learn. 1995, NVIDIA ships its first big swing, NV1. On paper, perfect. Graphics, audio, joystick I/O on one card. In practice, Microsoft drops DirectX, a new rulebook for Windows games. Build the world from triangles. NVIDIA had bet on smooth mathematical curves instead. Right idea, wrong decade. Developers weren't going to rebuild engines for one outlier. Pallets came back. Sega backed away. Of approximately 250,000 units shipped, almost all boomeranged home. The company looked finished. Meanwhile, Intel was a fortress, owning CPUs, printing billions every quarter, powering approximately 84% of the world's PCs. 1996, on the ropes, Jensen makes a bet that's either legend or eulogy. Design a new chip in record time, test it only in software, tape out with zero physical prototype. In semiconductors, that's heresy. A chip is a microscopic city, billions of transistors where one miswired street can doom a million-unit run. The team simulates every switch, ships the design to TSMC, paces through 8 sleepless weeks, and flips the power. It boots, it flies. Reviewers rave. 1997, Riva 128 lands, a fully accelerated 3D pipeline, and 1 million units ship in 4 months, more than any rival, from ICU to sprinting. 1999, GeForce 256 popularizes a new word, GPU. Think of a CPU as a master watchmaker, great at a few intricate tasks, while a GPU is a factory floor with thousands of nimble hands doing simple jobs in parallel. For games, that's a superpower. Every light ray, particle, and footstep computed at once. Here's the second non-obvious insight. The same math that makes a grenade smoke swirl can simulate a cell, optimize a rocket landing, or teach a neural network to see. Where others saw prettier pixels, Jensen saw a new kind of brain. 2006, NVIDIA spends its profits building software for a market that doesn't exist yet. CUDA. Suddenly, developers can aim all those parallel hands at anything, not just graphics. It's a rocket engine waiting for a rocket. And for years, nothing. The world's on calculators. NVIDIA hands it a supercomputer. AI lacks data, models, and believers. CUDA is a decade early. Fast forward to 2012, a quiet lab in Toronto. Jeffrey Hinton, Alex Krzyzewski, and Ilya Sutskever train AlexNet on commodity NVIDIA GPUs, powered by CUDA, and enter the world's biggest image recognition contest. They don't just win, they obliterate the field. Overnight, 3 truths harden. Deep learning works if you feed it enough data. GPUs are the perfect engine. CUDA is the unlock. The match is lit. Google's search and translation surge. Facebook's face recognition leaps. Tesla doubles down on autonomy. OpenAI starts scaling large language models that will become ChatGPT. Different dreams, same backbone. NVIDIA GPUs plus CUDA. Fast forward again. Why NVIDIA, not the giants, won the AI era. Intel dominated CPUs and manufacturing. but its superpower was serial compute and a fortress-like x86 ecosystem. Parallel compute needed different silicon economics, different memory hierarchies, and, crucially, a developer platform that felt like home. Intel's GPU and many core detours never won researchers' hearts. AMD built formidable GPUs and often traded blows in raw hardware, but NVIDIA spent a decade compounding a software moat. CUDA, CUDNN, TensorRT drivers, libraries, tools, and courted researchers one paper, one lab, one conference at a time. By the time open alternatives like OpenCL and later ROCm matured, momentum and code lived inside NVIDIA's stack. So, when the world suddenly needed to train models 100 times bigger, procurement didn't start a bake-off. It ordered more of what already worked. Fast forward to today, the AI renaissance hums on data centers, outfitted with NVIDIA silicon and software. The company that once dimmed its lights now lights up the market, near $4.2 trillion. But none of it was inevitable. It was triangle after triangle, tape-out after tape-out, library after library, plus two deceptively simple rules from that commencement stage. Find work you love, and treat failure as tuition. Knit and knit a tray till start. 1995, faceplant. 1997, rebirth. 1999, new processor, new paradigm. 2006, build a platform for a future only you can see. 2012, the world catches up. And if you're chasing your own impossible, there's your map. Integrate, compound, and keep building when the lights are low.